Do not come to this water park.
Today we're exploring Waterworld Cebu, the world's worst water park. Don't be fooled by the colourful entrance or the fun music, it's nothing like that when you get inside. I'm going to be the first to say we really don't like giving bad reviews on this channel, but there's just nothing much to say that's nice about this park. First we went to the toilet, they didn't work. Then we tried to wash our hands, that didn't work. Then we tried to put ourselves in a locker, guess what, didn't work. The volleyball court could do with some work and the basketball court could do with a basket, but we weren't there to play sports. Now, if you're anything like us, the first thing you do when you arrive to any water park is find yourself a sunbed to put your towel.
But they don't even have sunbeds. We got these chairs because we walked around and begged for somewhere to sit down in the sun or lie down in the sun. First of all, they took us to these mats that you go on the slides with, but we said no. The best they came up with was...
On the first look, it doesn't look that bad, especially in the camera.
They told us a few of the attractions weren't working today, but we weren't sure to what extent that meant.
So it was time for us to find out.
We've been to some cheap water parks before, we've been to some bad water parks before, but never to this extent. This is the worst water park in the world. Look at the colour. That's not what water's supposed to look like.
Ash's first stop was the kids' pool. Let's check out those slides.
The pool itself is quite dirty, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm constantly looking down, and it's like, here is a bag, here is something that I don't recognize, and I try to kind of be like, la 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 la, I'll be okay, I'll be okay. If you're a kid, awesome, love it. As I said multiple times before, if you have kids, it's fun. I just adopted a kid for a few rides, and it was fun.
I guess that's being repaired, and now it's my turn on the slides.
If you are a family with little kids and you don't want to do anything the whole day, you don't want to go on any slides, or you don't want to sit or lay in the sun, then this place is great. It would be nice if the tower of slides behind me was running, but of course it's not running, doesn't work. Or maybe the tower behind me here that's running, that doesn't work. None of it works. Like, how can people come here and go on? There isn't anything to go on it. None of it works. You cannot bring your own food or drinks into this place, so let's see what they've got on offer.
In the restaurant, we could play basketball without any basketballs. We could do a little bit of shopping or see some of the friendly locals.
The staff here are phenomenal. They're all very smiley, very helpful, even though the place is horrible.
It's really difficult to be set with them because they are so nice.
The food takes about 30 minutes to cook, which is fine because we ordered quite early in the morning. But if you are in a rush and you are hungry, make sure that you order a little bit earlier.
Welcome to the wave pool.
That gives us just enough time to show you guys a little bit more of the water park. The wave pool could do with some waves or water.
Since the lifeguard has invited us to try their slide, they ran to us, was like, "Ma'am, do you want to try the slide? It's open." So let's go, it's open.
I feel like a celebrity. They've opened a slide for us.
Yes, it was finally time for today's main event, the family coaster.
The steps aren't exactly the safest in the world. I'm sure when it was running that was fun.
So I've been waiting for like 5 minutes and he is still nowhere near the slide.
I walked up, they told me I needed a tube, which they don't have conveniently located at the bottom of the stairs for one person. So I need to walk now and find myself a tube. I've got myself a one-man tube, and let's try again to go on the water slide. That's okay. Great fun.
How was it?
The one slide that's open is awesome. It's been 30 minutes. Let's go check out our food.
What are we thinking?
Yum. Looks yum, no?
try to mix it. I honestly didn't expect anything more than this, but bear get me. It's not that bad.
It tastes very much how it looks and how you'd expect it to taste. It's alright. We weren't expecting a 5-star Michelin meal. Michelin? Not bad.
Then Asher tried to go to the toilet. Not in the men's toilet, not in the disabled toilet, and not in the women's toilet either.
To our surprise, they've opened another slide for us. Yoo-hoo! For some reason, there's a lifeguard in the bottom of the water. I don't know if he's there to get people out. It doesn't look very safe.
Enjoy!
Oh my god, this is so dangerous! Thank you! Absolutely the worst, dangerous water slide I have ever been on in my life.
Why is there a lifeguard down there at the bottom?
The water is so shallow, he's there to catch you so that you don't hit the floor. If the water slide that's running was that dangerous, it really makes me wonder, the other rides that aren't going, how bad are they?
If you've been here and been on these rides, please let us know. Do you want to see River Rapids? River Rapids!
Adequately named River Rapids.
How long did it take for you to get around to here?
At the halfway point, 25 minutes. I get that it's low season, so some of the slides could do with being shut, but then the price should be lowered. We paid full price for the kids' water park and one slide that's going. We don't like to give bad reviews of places. We like to see the positive in everything. But here, it's really hard to give a good review, considering we've paid full price and nothing works. The staff here are great. If they had some sunbeds or something, at least to just lie down on, then it would be fine. But the staff that ran around to do what they had to do, it was cheap, so the price is fine. There's better things to do around here. It's not all bad. Cheers. That can't ever be open. Look how dangerous it looks. That's incredible. That was our day in Cebu Waterworld. If anyone has come here with a different opinion when all the water slides are open and thinks it's amazing, please let us know in the comments, because we'd love to hear it. We came here with the intention of making this video. What a nice cheap water park. And then we left with I think the title of this video is going to be Worst Water Park in the world or something like that.
YouTube recommends that you watch this video next, or you can click the other button to subscribe to our channel. We've been Asher and Troy from Coast to Couple, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.